How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Today is a joyous day here at the Black Metal Rebellion because the Metalhead box sent me a complimentary box. Just when I thought I was no longer worthy of getting the Metalhead box in this month due to my lack of shekels, they sent me a box. And I was able to spend some time with it, get well acquainted, and really dive into what some of this stuff had to offer. Really stoked. Hey, if this is your first time to this channel, welcome. I'm Jesse Morgan, aka Slammerella. Let's get into the Metalhead box for July 2021. Is this. The first thing in the box is always the shirt. And this month is fantastic. This is Schizophrenia. Let's just get the full thing in here, maybe in front of the microphone. So there we go. Amazing logo. Love the chains, love the spikes, love the outline. And then love the ghouls and freaks and stuff grabbing that withering lady. All black and white, so it's going to go with anything you want to wear. And as you can see, I'm also wearing my High Command shirt from the last box. Really love that band. I actually got their demo and their split, I believe, that came after. Gonna get the full length sometime. Pretty expensive though for shipping to Canada. Anyways, let's move on. This band is great. Schizophrenia is a death thrash band out of Belgium, and they started in 2016. However, they started in 2010 as Hammerhead before they moved to Schizophrenia. And their only release right now is called Voices, an EP from January 31st of last year, so 2020. Really good stuff. Enjoy all the riffage, the drumming, the vocals are on point. Gonna have to hunt down the Voices EP and add to my collection when I can. Excellent shirt for this month. Next up is a pin that took me a second to think about where it was from. We'll take it out because that glare is a bitch. Just like me in the morning without my coffee. So, here we go. The body there with the words "rot" and the slimy lettering. Now at first, again, this didn't quite come to me as to what this was. And then after a quick research, I obviously found that this was Obituary's "Slowly We Rot" iconic image of the person dying in the gutter. So while I did some research for this, I was also listening to that album. Not bad. I know I wasn't a big fan of early Obituary last year and the year before and all that, because it's kind of old school death metal, and most old school death metal isn't really appealing to me. Maybe when I was in early high school it would have been, when I was into like Cannibal Corpse and stuff like that. But yeah, so I gave it another listen. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good stuff. The only thing that kills me is the vocals a bit, but even they aren't as bad as I remember them. So, pretty happy to get this Slowly Rerot Obituary pin. Very unique, very cool take on the front cover there. Next is a patch from a band called Living Death. Nothing too crazy, but I dig it. The black and red, the spikiness. Living Death started in 1981. They're a speed / thrash metal band from Germany, so you know it's going to be some talented stuff. They have around 3 EPs and 5 albums, so if you dig their style, that old gritty speed metal thrashy sound, is mostly thrash with some speed metal elements, not the other way around, then there's quite a bit to dive into. I enjoy it, and I will definitely be throwing this on my thrash vest. Cool to get a patch and a pin in this month's box, let alone the entire box. Very generous of the Metalhead box team. Next, we're going to move on to the CDs. First one, got a nice big Canadian flag on the front. This is Rippered with Red, White, and Ripped. They started out in 2015 and soon came out with a 3-track demo in 2017 with mostly songs from this. So you're not going to be missing out if you just stick with the debut full-length album here that was released July 1st, 2021 this year. Very, very recent release that ended up in the Metalhead box. Cool stuff. I believe I seen Jax the Ripper actually share these guys on Instagram or talk about them pretty recently, and that's why this was a little familiar to me when I saw it. Well, yeah, again, Ripper from Ontario, Canada, is a crossover slash thrash band. Pretty decent stuff. You can see a video for Band for Life on YouTube, and you can see a live video for their song Too Trashed to Thrash. That's a tongue twister. But yeah, really, really cool artwork of the undead thrash dude holding the Canadian flag. I dig that in the back tray. Very 90s 3D logo there. I dig it. And since these guys are probably from Toronto or the near area in Southern Ontario, I feel like I recognize a few of the people here in this photo there. Very, very familiar for shows at the Opera House or the few venues where the Ontario Death Fests are held. Definitely feel like I've seen a few of these people before. So yeah, check out Rippered if you're into crossover thrash. I mostly just feel like this is thrash. I haven't heard the whole album yet, so I might not have caught the crossover elements. So don't worry, it's not like DOA if you're not into that. It's definitely more just Canadian thrash. And since they're local to me, I extra highly recommend you check them out. Rippered with their debut album Red, White, and Ripped. And the second CD in here is a thrashing crossover hardcore band from London, England. This is Inhuman Nature with their debut self-titled album from 2019. Now, they also have a demo and a split. Let's open this up. And I highly recommend you check out the demo and the split because there's songs on there that aren't on this album. So if you want to hear all their material, definitely don't skip out on the 3-track demo or the one song with their split with Road Mutant. But yeah, interesting stuff. Started in 2017. The vocals kind of remind me of the vocals on Death Crush. Like, listen to the self-titled Death Crush song or Chainsaw Gutsfuck or Pure Fucking Armageddon and tell me that doesn't sound really similar to the vocals in Inhuman Nature. There's the back tray there, and has flyers for a bunch of their shows that they did back in the day. Pretty cool. Not too much crazy going on with their logo. Very straight to the point and very legible, which is good sometimes in metal. If you're trying to break through to the radio or mainstream at all, they want to be able to read your logo. And if it looks like a spider jizzed on a bunch of branches with webbing, they're not going to be able to define what your band name is. So, but yeah, pretty good. Again, vocals sort of remind me of Death Crush, and you don't want to miss out on the demo and split because they have songs on there that aren't on this full-length album. Really enjoyable, really interesting riffs. I didn't quite hear too much hardcore in it. I definitely heard a little bit of crossover. The thrash is obviously there, and since I'm still like pretty deep into thrash right now, I enjoy this box a lot so far. So far, each band that's been presented is worth checking out. So what else is in this box? Well, there's something interesting. There is a death metal winery name generator with this image here. Very interesting, kind of postcardish. But yeah, so then on the back here, it's got a kind of a meme thing. Death metal name generator. So first letter of your first name, the last wine you actually drank, and the first letter of your last name. So J, Spectral. My last wine I had was a rosé, so dragon, and my last name Morgan, so it's an M, is Ooze. So my death metal winery name is Spectral Dragon Ooze, which tell me you wouldn't drink a wine that was called Spectral Dragon Ooze. That just sounds amazing. Or disgusting, depending on how you think about it. So that was amusing that was in there. Very different than everything that's came before. Next up is a signature from a band that a lot of you know, Morbid Angel. This one is the guitarist Trey Azagthoth. I'm not pronouncing that properly, but cool that they got the word Azag in there, because my buddy Azag's Abyss channel is great, so check him out. So anyways, cool signature in this month's box. I don't really listen to Morbid Angel. I have in the past. I've checked out the Altars of Madness album, the one with all the souls in it. Probably have it here. I don't remember what it sounds like. I'll have to go back and check it out. So it's cool it's in here. I know some people are going to be stoked about this, who like signatures from bands and who likes Morbid Angel, of course. So obviously another great selection from the Metalhead box. And the last thing we have is a fanzine, I think. This is called The Cult Never Dies Compendium Part 3. And as you can see there, it's got a few different bands: Enthroned, Asphyx, Ancient, Deicide, Amorphous. Probably got some pretty sweet interviews in here. Yeah, a lot of reading in here for sure. So if you're taking a giant shit or waiting for the bus, perfect.
Perfect.
And it looks like they got some pretty cool merch on their website, cultneverdies.myshopify.com. Pause that and take a look. Lots of really neat items in there for sure. Got some Hades, got some The Black. I would definitely love that shirt. Great band. Got Rotting Christ, Impaled Nazarene. Yeah, lots of good stuff in here. So I'll have to try and find some time to read this in between binging, playing Minecraft, and doing martial arts and stuff like that. But cool that's in here. A lot of people do actually like these magazines. So that's what is in the July 2021 box. A lot of great stuff in here. Again, the signature, the patch, the pin. Oh yeah, a lot of cool goodies in here. And of course the bands, the CDs that came in this month: Rippered and Inhuman Nature. And once again, a sweet shirt by a newer kind of death thrash band, Schizophrenia. Love the artwork, love the logo. Black and white go with everything. And the sleeves are definitely coming off of this, because it is 33 Celsius here in Canada right now, which is this in Fahrenheit. So I know you people in the States aren't really caring too much about that, and that doesn't seem too hot to you. But here in Canada, we're used to anywhere between, you know, minus fucking 15 to maybe plus 16 or 17 Celsius. So 33 sucks balls for us here. Anyways, thank you so much to the Metalhead box team for sending me this complimentary box for July 2021. We here at the Black Metal Rebellion are humbled, and we thought this was the last we were going to see of this brutal subscription box for a long time. So today, even though it's a million degrees, has been made. Thank you, Melissa and the Metalhead box team, and we'll see you in the next video. For Glory, for the Rebellion, Slammerella out.